Hey guys, welcome to day 21 of distance learning for reading. So our target today is I can use my senses to visualize what is happening in the story. So when we use our senses, we think about touch, smell, taste, see, hear, all those fun things, okay? So before we get started, we're going to go over some vocabulary words. So let's go over our vocabulary. Here we go. Our first vocabulary word is serve. Say serve. Let's clap. Let's see if I can do this. No. Let's count it out. Serve. Let's tap it out. Serve. I can't clap it out because I don't have both hands. Serve. So, to serve food means to give it to someone to eat. So when you are at a restaurant, they serve you food. So my mom and dad serve the food at dinner. Serve. Okay. Next one is peel. Say peel. All right, I see the E sound, the long E. We thought about that last week. Peel. Peel. Let's count it out. Peel. Let's tap it out. Peel. Okay. When you peel something, you take off its skin. So we peel bananas before we eat them. Can you think of any other fruits that we have to peel before we eat them? I know oranges. You have to peel oranges before you eat them. I know grapefruit. You have to peel them before you eat them. Are there any fruits that you peel that you don't have to? I know that when I was younger, my mom, she would peel the apple skin for me. Now I love apple skin, but she used to peel off the skin for me from apples. You also have to peel potatoes. If you want to mash them, peel. Next one is row. O-W-O. Remember, O-W can say ow, or O-W can say O. O. Row. And this sounds like our friend's name, Row. It does, but this is a row. A row is a straight line of things that are next to each other. So in the picture, she plants the seeds in a row. Okay. When we sit down on the carpet, you guys are usually sitting in a row. Okay. Not like Row, our friend Row Hicks, but row. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to reread our story, but I'm going to be asking some questions along the way, and I'm going to try to help you guys to visualize what is happening on a certain page. We are going to visualize what is happening, and I'm not going to show you the page. I want you to stop and think about, what might that look like? Okay? So remember, our book is Rainbow Stew, one of my favorite books. Here we go. All right. See, it's okay? Stretch, wiggle, sniff, and giggle. We scramble from our beds. Grandpa's making pancakes for his favorite sleepy heads. So they're going out. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, guys. Happens. I'm only human. All right. Woo. All right. We love to visit Grandpa. It's always so much fun. He lets us play outside all day so we can jump and run. So the kids really, really want to play where? Outside. But can they play outside? Do you remember why they can't play outside? Let's find out. Oh my God. Whimper, sigh, cloudy sky. Is it too wet to play? We don't want to stay inside because of rain today. So why are they so upset? They don't want to stay inside because of what's happening outside. What's happening outside? It's raining. Grandpa smiles and says to us, I know what we can do. Let's go and find some colors for my famous rainbow stew. So how does the name Rainbow Stew help us visualize what that is? So let's think about a rainbow. What does a rainbow, it's on our front cover. What is it? A rainbow has a lot of what? Colors. So if we are thinking about going outside to find a lot of colors, so the stew is going to be very colorful. We want to thinking about something that is colorful. So we can visualize, if he is thinking about rainbow stew and it's colorful, there must be a lot of colors. Okay. Splish, splash. Ooh, I'm going to show you guys this page. All right, here we go. So we're going to visualize this page, okay? All right. All right. Splish, splash, puddle dash. We bounce right out the door. So if we were to stop and think, what does bouncing right out the doors look like? Visualize that. What does bouncing right out the door look like? We're off to find some red and green, some yellow, orange, and more. Grandpa shows us how to move between each garden row. Lifting up the drippy leaves, we see what colors grow. So our first words were splish, splash. So if we think splish, splash, it must be very wet outside. It must be very wet, okay? It must be very wet, and they bounce right out the door. So if it is wet outside, and it's muddy, and you bounce right out the door, you must be splish and splashing all in wet. In some puddles. Here is our picture. Drip, drop, shake, and hop. Here are lots of greens. Spinach, kale, and cucumbers, zucchini, peas, and beans. So what were the green vegetables in our book? What were the green vegetables? It says spinach, kale, and cucumbers, zucchini, peas, and beans. So what was one of the green vegetables that they are harvesting? You could say cucumbers or spinach. I know I love zucchini. All right, here we go. We find some yellow peppers and a purple cabbage head. We tug on rosy radishes and pop them from their bed. Slip, slide, squishy stride, we snip off red tomatoes. We dig into the dark, wet dirt and pull out brown potatoes. Remember, potatoes are something that we peel. Potatoes. We jump around like grasshoppers and buzz about like bees. We creep along like ladybugs and get all muddy knees. So the author compares the children to grasshoppers, bees, and ladybugs. How does this help us visualize? What is it helping us visualize or think about? How they are moving in the garden. So they're moving like a bunch of bugs. Crazy pants. Pull, pick, gather quick, we need more for this stew. Grab some orange carrots and a purple eggplant too. Our basket's full of colors, we park it by the door. Our clothes and boots are dripping, making puddles on the floor. Grandpa helps us wash our hands and dries our soggy hair. It's almost time to cook, he says, so find dry clothes to wear. Peel, slice, chop, and dice, colors fill the pot. Stir in herbs and water and then wait till it gets hot. Remember our word peel right here. Peel, peel. Grandpa says he's so proud of us. We're such terrific cooks. While the stew is heating, we have time to read our books. Howl, yowl, Tommy's growl. So when you hear howl, yowl, Tommy's growl, what do you think the author is trying to tell us? If our tummies are growling, they must be hungry. They must be so hungry. We're a hungry bunch. It's time to serve up heaping bowls of rainbow stew for lunch. It looks delicious. Yum, yum, yum. They're all eating at the table, and it looks like Grandpa served them food at the table from the rows of vegetables from outside. All right, the end. And they have the recipe on the back. I'll try to include that tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty, guys, that is it for reading. And we are done, or sort of done thinking about this book. Oh my goodness. I'll see you guys next for writing.